well, with several teams making switches under center. Starting in Vegas, where the Derek Carr era is now in question. The Raiders announced Jarrett Stidham will start the final 2 games, while Carr won't practice and will stay away from the team to avoid being a distraction. The Commanders will have a new starting quarterback as well, and it will be their old starting quarterback, Carson Wentz, who will replace Taylor Heineke. The Dolphins quarterback change is not by choice, as Tua Tagovailoa is in the concussion protocol, and Miami says they plan to start Teddy Bridgewater Sunday against the Patriots. In Baltimore, Lamar Jackson remains sidelined with a knee injury. He missed his 10th straight practice Wednesday. Jalen Hurts also did not practice, but the Eagles say he has a chance to play Sunday despite a shoulder injury. And Aaron Rodgers missed practice as well with multiple injuries, but the Packers quarterback says he expects to play Sunday. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Be game day ready all season long at NFLShop.com. NFL Shop is your #1 source for the top selection of officially licensed NFL gear. Head over to NFLShop.com today to browse styles from your favorite team and all the players you love. NFL Shop is your ultimate destination for jerseys, t-shirts, headwear, and more. Take your team pride to the next level with the best selection of NFL gear anywhere. To shop now, go to NFLShop.com.
The new year is here. Time for a change. Start a recession-resistant new career in the high-demand IT field with My Computer Career. In just months, already in IT, build your cybersecurity skills and prep for thousands of open positions employers nationwide are desperate to fill. Attend classes live online or on campus, and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill. Make this your year. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. That's mycomputercareer.edu.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL Centro, California. Good day, sunshine. It's a Thursday. I mentioned that. 29th day of December, 2022. Counting down, almost done with the year. I don't know. Was it a good year? Has it been a bad year? Well, let's see. 2022 better than 2021 for the most part. And looking ahead to 2023 to be even better. Yes. We can hope, right? Well, let's see. What's in the news? Well, Netflix. They have released their new top 10 list, and it reveals the most popular English language movie of the year was The Gray Man. Yeah, the most popular English language series this season was season 4 of Stranger Things. Yeah, in third place is the Netflix program guide, where most people are forever looking for something decent to watch. I just joined the streamers, yes, and well, yeah, it's a different experience. I'm sure my wife and I will get used to it at some point. But, yeah, we're starting to stream. And, TV just isn't all that big of a part of my life. Sports, old movies, and documentaries, pretty much where I stick. So shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah. Looking back in history on this week, in 1975, a man pulled a gun on Ted Nugent at a concert in Spokane, Washington. Audience members and security guards wrestled the man to the ground before any shots were fired. You know what's really scary? Ted Nugent is one of the rock guitarists who might just shoot back. Yeah, probably. How about some birthdays? We've got our big shot birthday list. Actor Inga Svensson. She was on Benson. Yes, the tall blonde is 90. Actor John Voight, 84. Singer Marianne Faithfull, 76. Actor Ted Danson, 75. Singer, actor Yvonne Elliman, 71. Actor Patricia Clarkson, 63. Comedian Paula Poundstone, 63. Actor Michael Cudlitz, 58. Actor Jason Gould, 56. Actor Kevin Wiseman is 52. Actor Jude Law, 50. Actor Maria Dizia is 48. Actor Mekhi Phifer is 48. Actor Sean Hatosi is 47. Actor Catherine Monig is 46. Actor Allison Brie, 40. Actor Lane De Kestiker is 35. Actor Jane Levy is 33. Local birthdays coming up.
IVC is celebrating 60 years of providing quality education to the Imperial Valley. It is now recognized as a top 10 community college in the nation. Through IVC's culture of care, strong K-12 partnership, transfer degree pathways, embedded tutoring program, flexible scheduling process, and many more services to support student success and completion, IVC is here to support you. IVC has what any student from any background needs to successfully complete their education at IVC and continue. Begin applying at imperial.edu/admissions.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Gary Shelton, Frank Dyson, Ernie Calderon, Rosa Jimenez, Michael Lyon, Herb Arispe, Andrew Grooms, Vicente Godino, Mario Molina, Mitch Selking, Sabrina Martinez, Crystal Galvez, Nacho Basurto, Christopher Cota, Sylvia Tatum, Tony Velez, Margot Dubois, Steve Esperanza, Johnny Juarez, D'Angelo Singh, and Amy Lonis. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, that last one, Amy Lonis, my daughter Amy, in Omaha. Let's look back on the year.
KXO Radio, a look back at the year that was. A year in your ear.
It was the red wave that wasn't.
It didn't happen.
A midterm without a mandate. Inflation and crime were on the minds of voters.
Things are just going the wrong way. The economy and everything has to change.
But they also came out on behalf of abortion rights. Now a state issue after the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade this summer.
What we saw on January 6th can never happen again.
Voters also rejected the most visible proponents of the big lie.
The election was rigged and stolen. It's a shame.
Former President Trump's baseless claim that the 2020 election was stolen.
CBS News projects incumbent Democratic Senator Catherine Cortez Masto will win.
When the dust settled, Democrats defied predictions and held the Senate. Republicans barely won a majority in the House.
Our work begins now. Let's get America back on track.
Trump announced a third bid for the presidency, but found more GOP skeptics than ever.
I'll support the Republican nominee, but I don't know that it will be him.
President Biden, now 80, was vindicated by midterm results and says he intends to seek re-election. Major Garrett, CBS News, Washington.
A year in your ear.
From KXO Radio.
Well, coming up, we've got all sorts of things. We mentioned Thursday night football, Dallas Cowboys, Tennessee Titans. Yeah, not the Teen Titans, the Tennessee Titans and the Cowpokes. 4:30 this afternoon. We're live on AM 1230 KXO El Centro. Right now, it's World and California News headlines brought to you by your friend in the air conditioning business, like air conditioning and custom sheet metal, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Southwest passengers may not get their flights, but CBS's Peter Greenberg says they will get something for being left stranded.
Southwest has offered compensation for hotels, meals, and alternate forms of transportation. And the payments to passengers could easily exceed $70 million.
Starting January 5th, anyone coming here from China must test negative for COVID. Vanderbilt University's Dr. William Schaffner says China is under-vaccinated. Case numbers are skyrocketing.
China has suddenly loosened up its restrictions left and right. And that's just provided an extraordinary opportunity for this virus to just, like a volcano, explode.
Benjamin Netanyahu is once again Israel's prime minister. CBS's Rami Inocencio.
Mr. Netanyahu's party has already vowed to expand Jewish settlements in disputed regions. That includes the West Bank, and the White House has voiced opposition to this.
CBS News Brief, I'm Peter King.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Southwest Airlines is once again apologizing to its customers because of the ongoing flight cancellations. This is Chief Commercial Officer Ryan Green.
I want to speak to every single person disrupted by our challenges, and I want to offer you three things. First, my personal apology on behalf of myself and everyone at Southwest Airlines for all of this.
He also pledged to do whatever Southwest can do to repair the damage that has been done. With another round of storms set to hit California this week, there are growing concerns about the potential for flooding. In addition, a winter weather advisory is now in effect for the lower Sierra. And Madera Community Hospital has announced it will close tomorrow. That's earlier than scheduled because there aren't enough workers to staff it. David Bocci, Vice President of the Hospital Council of Northern and Central California, calls it a troubling sign.
What we're really witnessing here is an issue of health equity, where residents of certain communities will no longer have access to the health care that they once did.
Steve Clausen, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
This winter, spread joy, not germs. As soon as you feel symptoms, test it, treat it, you can beat it. COVID medications like the Paxlovid pill can help you test negative sooner. Call a healthcare provider or the statewide COVID hotline at 833-422-4255 to find free treatment today. Again, that's 833-422-4255. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Help Ukrainian children. Shazam this song. Scroll down Shazam, open on YouTube, follow the link and donate.
And it's page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. They also are mobile. A 13-year-old El Centro teen died Tuesday afternoon when his off-road vehicle overturned. The young man was driving eastbound on a dirt lot off Old Highway 111 just south of Evan Hughes Highway. The driver apparently turned the 2018 Can-Am sharply to the left, which caused it to overturn, ejecting the driver. The youth succumbed to his injuries at the scene. A 14-year-old boy that was a passenger in the Can-Am was not injured. The crash remains under investigation. Well, active COVID cases are down. George Gale has more.
Good morning. Today is
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Earl Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Central Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
El Centro Police are investigating a report of vandalism on the campus of Southwest High School. School administrators notified police that 4 teenage boys broke into the campus on Christmas Day. Video surveillance shows the 4 suspects driving golf carts around the campus. The golf carts were damaged, as were some pillars on buildings. Authorities are reviewing the video evidence as the investigation continues. On Christmas Day, 2 teens were arrested after vandalizing the STEM building on the Central Union High School campus. Updated COVID vaccines are available locally. George Gale has more.
The Imperial County Public Health Department says the vaccine is available for children 6 months and older. Information on the vaccine can be found online. Go to myturn.ca.gov for information on COVID testing and vaccine sites near you. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And a catalytic converter was cut off a Ford F-350 van. The van was parked in the area of 6th and Orange Streets in El Centro. Police are reviewing video surveillance of the theft. Cameras are everywhere. Kind of tough to get away with the crime anymore. That's it for page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Find a coupon on the KXO Facebook page, a coupon for big savings on the works at Quick Lane. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place, the Peanut Patch. You will find the Peanut Patch in Yuma, easy to get to. Just shipped to your friends and loved ones all over the world. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Spend a day at the Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturdays, 9 till 5 Yuma time. They are closed on Sundays. The Peanut Patch. Stop by. And by the way, the Peanut Patch does offer tours. Yeah, contact the Peanut Patch for more information. It's page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by Dale Howard with LPL Financial Services. For retirement, for investment needs, call Dale, your investment guru. Member FINRA SIPC. The California Highway Patrol is investigating a Tuesday afternoon accident that claimed 2 lives. According to the CHP, a 50-year-old Heber man was driving southbound on Dogwood Road, south of McCabe Road, when his SUV drifted off the roadway. The driver overcorrected, crossed back across the road, and ended up in the Dogwood Canal, coming to rest upside down in the canal, completely submerged. The driver and a 72-year-old woman passenger, both Heber residents, were unable to escape the vehicle. They died at the scene. The names of the deceased has not been released. The accident remains under investigation. Well, good news. Maybe. Yeah, Laboratory Road set to reopen. George has more.
The city says the project that started in late August and caused the closure of the road between Treschel and Ayton Roads will be completed by Friday, that's tomorrow, December 30th. The original estimated end date was late November. The work includes a wider asphalt roadway, additional streetlights, storm drain system, a new concrete curb and gutters, and sidewalks, and several other improvements as well. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And 2 men are in custody after they returned to the scene of their crime. The pair were spotted in the food court of the Imperial Valley Mall late Tuesday afternoon. An alert security guard recognized the 2 as suspects in a robbery that occurred last week in the parking lot of the mall. A gold chain was taken from one victim. A second victim was assaulted. El Centro police were able to detain the suspects, a 20-year-old and a 22-year-old. The pair were booked at Imperial County Jail on charges of armed robbery and assault and battery. And coming up, we'll take a look at weather. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. What you choose to do with knowledge gives you power, but first, you need someone to give you the knowledge, whether it's your stock portfolio, retirement account, or estate planning. Financial advisor Dale Howard will keep you informed about investments and help you make adjustments as needed. Get truly empowered by calling Dale Howard today, 760-344-6002.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Insurance products offered through LPL Financial or licensed affiliates. LPL Financials are independent entities.
According to the National Weather Service, the active weather period is expected to continue through at least the weekend as a series of weather systems moves through the region. After a brief period of drier conditions, a stronger and colder system will impact the region starting late Saturday, lasting through much of Sunday. Widespread rainfall, even moderate at times, will again be likely on Sunday. Yet another system may arrive Tuesday, but confidence with the potential impacts is lower at this time. 72 the high in the valley yesterday, 55 the overnight low. Today, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny. Look for a high near 69. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 47. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south after midnight. Mostly sunny on Friday with a high near 71. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a high near 70. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. On Sunday, New Year's Day, mostly sunny with a high near 67. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting as high as 30 miles an hour. There is a 50% chance of showers, mainly before 10 a.m. on New Year's Day. We have 56 degrees downtown, 94% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by Dale Howard with LPL Financial Services, your investment expert. Call Dale for a free investment review, 760-344-6002. Member FINRA, SIPC.
Your local grocery outlet has an amazing deal on your holiday centerpiece. Find a coupon in this week's ad for $7 off a savory country ribbon or Sugar Tree spiral sliced bone-in half ham. That's as low as $1.63 a pound. A 59% savings versus traditional grocery stores. Limit 2 per person. Enjoy family and friends and save money for your holiday shopping. Visit groceryoutlet.com for this week's ad or see store for details.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NFL football, Thursday night football. Tonight, the Cowboys, the Titans. Are the Cowboys for real? We'll see. We've got game at 4:30. Yeah, it's free on AM 1230. And the Las Vegas Raiders are benching Derek Carr, the team's starting quarterback since 2014, according to first-year coach Josh McDaniels. Jarrett Stidham, acquired in an off-season trade with the New England Patriots, will start Sunday against the 49ers. Yeah, undrafted rookie free agent Chase Garbers will be the backup. And, the Raiders trying to put it back together. Josh Norman was running his Atlanta coffee shop when he got a call that, hey, the Carolina Panthers want him back. Norman, well, he chose to spend this year getting his business off the ground. And anyway, the Panthers called, and he's ready to go back. Probably the best college football bowl game every year in San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl. Oregon slipped by North Carolina 28-27 last night at Petco Park. Yeah, and today, well, it's the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl, Cheez-It Bowl. I like Cheez-Its. And Valero Alamo Bowl. Oh, boy, too many bowls.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Let's run through the NBA. The Pistons won. Yeah, they beat the Magic 121-101. Wizards whipped the Suns 127-102. It was the Hawks and the Nets. The Nets slipped by the Hawks 108-107. Heat beat the Lakers 112-98. And in overtime, the Bulls topped the Bucks 119-113. Pelicans edged the Timberwolves 119-118. Warriors over the Jazz 112-107. And the Kings nipped the Nuggets 127-126. Don't forget, Thursday night football tonight on AM 1230. The Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. On Sunday, yeah, we've got game. The Rams and the Chargers, Sunday evening football on AM 1230. And at noon Sunday on FM 107.5, it's the Raiders and the Niners. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Are you ready for a new career? CET is ready for you. CET has grants available so farm workers and their children can attend at no cost. Learn more at cetweb.edu farm worker admissions to see if you qualify. At the Center for Employment Training, we've been serving farm workers since 1967. Enroll anytime, and all programs can be completed in under a year. Job placement assistance for all graduates. Call 800-533-2519 or go to cetweb.edu.
Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Weekly jobless claims ticked up again. First-time claims for weekly unemployment benefits increased to 225,000 for the week ended December 24th, according to the Labor Department. That's up 9,000 from the previous week's tally. Economists were expecting initial claims right at 225,000. Weekly initial claims have been hovering at pre-pandemic levels for the last few months, only slightly above the 2019 weekly average. Continuing claims, which are filed by people who have received unemployment benefits for more than a week, increased to 1.71 million for the week ended December 17th. Meanwhile, you want to buy something cheap? Buy rubles. Yes, the Russia's currency hit an 8-month low today, adding to sharp declines in December as global oil prices fell and Western sanctions targeting Russia's energy sector took hold. The ruble hovered below 72 to the dollar, down 18% from the start of the month, and at its weakest level since late April. After almost halving in value in the first weeks of the war, the ruble was held up remarkably well for most of the year, trading within a narrow range. The ruble has been helped by measures from Russia's central bank, which more than doubled interest rates at the start of the war, introduced capital controls, and forced exporters to convert 80% of their earnings into rubles, artificially creating demand for the currency. It later rolled back some of those policies as the exchange rate stabilized. But with the price of oil, Russia's biggest export, down by about a third from its June peak, and an EU embargo on seaborne oil, and the Western price cap mechanism in effect, Russia's oil export revenues are likely to fall. The markets right now up, the Dow up 321 points, the S&P 500 up 64 points, the NASDAQ 254 points to the good. Gold up $5.40 an ounce. Oil off $1.28 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
It will be cloudy today, then gradually becoming sunny. Look for a high near 69. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 47. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south after midnight. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 71. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. And right now, downtown El Centro, 56 degrees, 94% relative humidity. Call it a mist, call it a fog. It's still scattered around the valley. South-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best weeks in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Clear.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. Travel is still a mess for people across the country today trying to get anywhere.
So I've had 2 flights canceled. So then we tried to get a train, and the train was booked. And then we tried to get a Greyhound bus, and that was booked. So we've got a rental car, but then when we came here, it was a 5-hour wait to maybe get a rental car.
Thousands more flights have been canceled today, most by Southwest Airlines. Corliss King represents Southwest flight attendants.
Something that we have consistently pushed management for is improvements in our technology.
The Department of Transportation is investigating how the airlines handled all this chaos. And let's not forget about all that luggage in limbo. From Dallas,
their work computers are in it, the car seat for the baby, all their clothes,
to Philadelphia.
They're saying that they don't have the staff to unload and give it back.
It's been crazy. We have no luggage. Apparently, what we're told is keep all your receipts from Southwest, and they're going to reimburse us.
Many passengers who managed to snag rental cars are simply giving up on their luggage.
That's CBS's Cammie McCormick reporting. Buffalo, New York is slowly digging itself out of a deadly weekend blizzard. CBS's Jared Hill is there.
Buffalo's mayor announced the driving ban had been lifted overnight. 100% of residential streets having gotten at least one pass from a snowplow.
I'm asking people to still be cautious.
Some residents went out to restock their supplies, but were limited in what they could find at the grocery store.
Officials are now warning that homes could flood as all that snow starts to melt. Russia attacked several regions in Ukraine today with more missiles. This is the latest in a series of strikes targeting vital infrastructure across Ukraine. Ukrainian officials say they switched off the electricity for a bit to try to minimize potential damage. In Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu has returned to power for a record 6th time as his government was sworn in this morning. More now from CBS's Rami Inocencio.
Mr. Netanyahu's party has already vowed to expand Jewish settlements in disputed regions. That includes the West Bank, and the White House has voiced opposition to this because the West Bank is seen as a territorial core, if you will, for a future Palestinian state.
The Red Cross says the need for blood donations is now critical. CBS's Michael George.
The American Red Cross says there's an urgent call for donors, with someone in the U.S. needing blood or platelets every 2 seconds. The Red Cross is giving out long-sleeve T-shirts through January 2nd to those who donate.
Winter is a really challenging time for donations since many folks are usually out busy celebrating the holidays. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Clear, a faster, easier way through airport security. Try today for 2 months free by visiting clearme.com/CBS22 or use code CBS22.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching your kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out he likes to do it by feel. Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, taillights, trunk lids, license plate holders, 122 million parts. Pull up just a little bit. And headlights. They've got lots of headlights. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
So I switched to Boost Mobile and got this free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone.
Why do you think they call it the Galaxy?
Maybe because the Samsung Galaxy A23 has a huge screen, and galaxies are huge gravitationally bound systems of stars rotating around a supermassive black hole.
And the phone is free?
When you switch to Boost Mobile.
Cool. You lost me at gravitationally bound.
Switch to Boost and get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power. Limited time offer while supplies last. New customers only. Excludes tax. One device offer per line. Only available on certain networks. 5G not available everywhere. Additional restrictions apply. See your local Boost Mobile store for details.
Florida officials are threatening to pull an Orlando venue's liquor license now for hosting a drag show. CBS's Peter King reports.
Plaza Live hosted a drag queen Christmas last night. The state says the venue could be punished for allowing children into the show. Protester Mickey Corey says drag shows are inappropriate for children because of possible sexual content.
We just don't want children to observe this kind of a show.
Democratic State Representative Anna Escamani says there was nothing sexual about it.
All of this is a politically motivated agenda by Governor DeSantis.
It's not clear that any children actually attended the show. The DeSantis administration is investigating other venues that have hosted similar events. Peter King, CBS News, Orlando.
7 people were hurt when a Grand Canyon tour helicopter made a hard landing at an airport in Las Vegas. There was no fire, and passengers and the pilot were taken to the hospital for injuries, but they're all expected to be okay. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230